what I used to love doing was, you know, the 2 bottles. I would do a little yin yang, like half, and then you'll like scribble your meat in the middle and get a bit of both.
Wow, that's not bad. I was expecting something really, really bad for the Gold Coast, but surprisingly, this is pretty nice.
You picked a nice place.
And you kiss me goodbye and wish me the best in life. Said you needed some time to figure yourself out, but I knew right there you would come back here any day.
Hey everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Pho Reviews. This is episode 9, and I'm really excited because I'm on my way down to the Gold Coast. It's actually the very first episode that I'm shooting outside of Brisbane. And wherever you guys are watching from, the Gold Coast is renowned in Australia for its beaches. I don't know whether it's renowned for its pho, but we're gonna find out soon.
Lover, take some time to recover. Don't go chase another high too soon. Honey, I know breakups ain't funny, so you're smiling at me.
Looks like there's a crash ahead, which is why traffic is so bad. It's supposed to be doing 110, currently doing about 20. My goodness, I've been stuck in this traffic for about 20 minutes. All right, let's see what has caused this traffic chaos. Trust the Falcon to cause this. I lost about 25 minutes because of that crash. I think it is just here on the left-hand side. Hey guys, and welcome to episode 9 of Pho Reviews. Tonight joining me is Eileen.
Yeah.
And how I know her, we're gonna get to that story in a minute, but I'm really hungry, so we're here to try the pho. It's a busy little spot, I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I haven't really been downstairs.
Can we get 2 of the beef noodle soup? A gin and tonic? I just want to shoot a simple one tonight. I'm really, really tired. So tonight is going to be an express review because I want to get to the story time. And if you guys have been following, you'll know that this channel, yes, I do pho reviews, but it's more about the stories that you share over a meal. And you can see behind us, a lot of people are sharing stories right now, and it's all about just sharing stories like Eileen's story tonight over a bowl of pho.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm going to enjoy this gin and tonic. It's actually the first alcoholic beverage on any of my episodes.
You needed that after the drive, right?
Yeah. Plus we've had 2 long weekends in a row here in Queensland, and
Yeah, public holiday.
just been smashed. I think last night I got absolutely hammered, so I'm still wrecked. So this place is called Quan, and Quan in Vietnamese, I think it's another term for just a place to eat. This is like the place to eat number 55, because in Vietnam there's just thousands, so that's how you differentiate. Oh, that is cute.
Yeah, this is my favorite thing to get.
This is a coconut juice. Yep. Oh, wow.
It smells good.
Oh. This is actually the first place I've seen that put the bean sprouts and the Thai basil on for you.
You know, I used to not really eat pho because, like, my family would always eat it, and I wouldn't like to eat the same thing as them.
Really?
So I would always pick something else off the menu just so I can.
Oh, so you can
try
share it.
different things.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know this. This. So tonight, Eileen's going to be my guest judge.
Yeah.
And it was funny because last night I texted her to just book a place for tonight, and after that I just said straight up to her, look, by the way, I just want to hijack our little catch up and get an episode in, and I want to film it. And I think after I texted her, I thought to myself, I think I came on a bit too strong, because I don't know whether she's camera shy or not.
No,
so
no. As soon as he messaged me, I just like searched Leighton YouTube channel, and then I watched I think maybe 3-5 videos, and I thought it was pretty interesting.
Okay.
Like I watched the one with your nephew.
Oh yeah.
And then you said the MSG hurt your throat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that makes sense because sometimes I have food and it hurts my throat, but I couldn't figure out why.
That's pretty good. So for this criteria, if you pull it up and it goes up like that, that's really good because sometimes they give you like broken bits.
Yeah.
And look at that.
That's
Look at the length on that. Perfect. It's pretty light, yeah.
But then again, I'm really hungry. So.
I know, that's one of the biggest things that I do wrong. Every episode I go
Yeah.
into, I am like starving, so there could be a bit of bias.
Yeah.
The bowl we're having, I believe, is their combination one, which is, it's got red beef, Vietnamese or beef balls, and brisket.
Do you dip your meat in this?
I was going to ask you that, yes. Let's do the segment of how do you pho. So do you use the hoisin and the sriracha?
Okay, so because this place has already put it in the dishes for you, what I used to love doing was, you know, the two bottles, I would do a little yin yang, like half, and then you like scribble your meat in the middle and get a bit of both. But I don't really usually eat chili or anything, or lemon.
Lemon.
Yeah, no, I don't do lemon.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yeah, I prefer dipping just my like beef balls into, all right, let's do a real one. So usually I would, yeah, dip into hoisin and just a bit of sriracha
Yeah.
and have it. Sometimes I find if the broth is a bit bland, hoisin is a lifesaver.
Wait, are you eating with a fork?
I know. Every episode I just eat with a fork.
Why?
I don't use chopsticks. All right, I am done. I'm gonna go get my score sheet. I think I left it in the car. Just give me a minute. And this is great because I completely forgot to bring it. Oh, actually, I've got one here. But don't tell them it's from a previous episode. Okay, so the first criteria is the broth clarity. So this is when you look at the broth. Out of 2, is it clear or
Not clear.
not clear? So 2 is good, 1 is sort of in the middle, and 0 is like, it's almost like water basically. So I think what I'm gonna
And
do,
just to get my idea,
all right, let's do it together.
please.
Give me a bit of broth. All right, let's have a look. All right, so basically what I usually do, I get my finger and I put it there. If you can't see nothing, that's pretty good. That's a pretty nice broth.
Okay.
So that's, I think I'm gonna score that too. Usually I have Jason with me who films this. Okay, the next criteria is the taste out of 5. I thought this was pretty good. I think I'm gonna give it about a 3.
I'm still eating, so yeah,
Oh, is it?
I like it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna give this a 3. X factor, is there something ridiculously good about the broth that you're gonna call your mum right now and tell her this broth is crazy? Not really. Garnish is what they put on top of the pho when it came out, like the onions and the spring onions. That's gonna score a 0 because I couldn't see any coriander. The noodle, we did the noodle pool test. Eileen helped me with that.
Yeah, that
She
was
was really good at it, so that's a 1.
Yeah.
Okay, the meat. Meat was pretty good.
Meat was good. It wasn't too big, which, you know how you go to some restaurants and it's just like huge chunks? Yeah, I quite like it. It's
Okay.
all like nicely portioned.
Okay, so I'll give it a 2 out of 2. Okay, the meat to noodle ratio. This is pretty simple. So for the amount of noodles they gave us and the amount of meat, you can see here,
Even?
you can see that Eileen's still got meat there.
Yeah.
So pretty balanced. All right, it's gonna get a 1. Okay, was it hot? It was hot when it came out, right?
Yeah. The beef.
Some people are so fussy about like the hotness of their broth.
Yeah.
Okay, the freshness of the side plate. This is actually the first episode where they've never given us a side plate. They've just put the Thai basil and the bean sprouts on top.
Yeah,
That was pretty good as well, so I'm gonna give it a 1. And they gave us this nice little condiment plate. Too much MSG. All right, this one's a controversial one.
Okay.
I'm feeling a little bit itchy. It's not the worst I've had it. So I might give this a -1. Value. Jeez, how much was this
It
again?
was 18.
$18. This is where my restaurant background comes in to play because I understand it's on the Gold Coast, it's near the water, so you cannot compare it to say Inala or, you know,
Yeah.
Cabramatta where it's
quite
cheap.
average for Gold Coast. In fact, it's quite cheap for Gold Coast.
Yep. So look, I'm gonna have to give this a 2. Okay, service was good.
Yes.
They got the order right. It was pretty friendly, very polite. Although it was pretty camera shy,
Yeah.
like fully walked around. Cleanliness, yes, very clean. And is it cash only? No, I'm pretty sure they take
Wait,
card.
why is that a criteria?
Because there's some places that make you pay cash only. All right, let's add this up. All right, we got a 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 15. Wow, that's not bad. I was expecting something really, really bad for the Gold Coast, but surprisingly, this is pretty nice.
You picked a nice place. Yeah.
Well, there you go. 15 out of 20, that's how we scored it. That was pretty easy, right? It's not that hard.
Yeah, I mean, I can.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I did.
The way you hit the spot, I'm thinking on your own. Ooh, 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 ooh. They say you couldn't care less about me. Say you don't mind the arms around me. The way you hit the spot, I'm thinking on your own. Ooh.
How I know her, that's
Yeah.
like, you guys are probably wondering, how on earth do I know Eileen? Okay, so a couple of years ago, my best friend, my BFF, Jason Donnelly, you guys know that I shoot with Jason Morris for most of my episodes, but I actually do have another Jason who's my best friend. He came up and he was staying down on the Gold Coast, and just one day we decided to check out the new Westfields Coomera, which just opened up. His wife was,
Getting the nails done, I think.
oh no, that was me.
Oh no.
So his wife was doing some shopping. She said to us, "Why don't you guys go and get a pedicure?" And we've never had one. So me and him went to I think the professional nails down there,
Yeah.
and I think we got totally ripped off because the bill was like $130, and all we got was just, you know, our nails and toes clipped. So anyway, on the way back, his wife said to us, "Hey, come over to this store. There's a cute girl," and that's just a really random thing to say.
Yeah.
So we went over, had a chat, and it turns out Eileen here is from Cabra,
Yeah.
Or-
From Sydney.
Cabramatta in Sydney, which is my hometown as well. So I don't care what anyone says, whenever you go to anywhere in the world, as soon as you run into anyone from, you know, your same hood,
Yeah.
you've got that instant connection. So that is how we met.
Like the wife came over to get the drink, and then I saw her again, and then that's when she brought Jason and you.
Yep.
Yeah, and then we just like started chatting.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that is the history there.
When it was at Fieldy Fresh, we just operate out of a small food trailer in Harbour Town, and we just sold sugarcane juice. So the name Fieldy Fresh was really like, you know, just sugarcane fields, and our product was always really fresh, so that's where the name came about. And then when we opened up the shop in Westfield Coomera, it was a lot bigger. We started doing other juices, like smoothies, bubble teas, and we just wanted to tie everything together. And I was like, yeah, I need a new name, and Bamba came about. Bamba came because bamboo and panda.
Panda, I was gonna say,
Yeah,
it sounds a bit
like-
like a panda.
Yeah,
So a
like-
cross between bamboo
Yeah,
and panda.
like
Okay.
Panda eats bamboo, and
Oh, they do,
bamboo-
don't they?
Yeah, and bamboo looks like sugarcane.
We don't have pandas in Australia, so.
Yeah, no. So that's where it came about.
Let's walk and do a vlog together. I always need someone next to me because I don't feel confident vlogging alone.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Okay.
That's like, remember when the selfie sticks came through? Yeah, I used to always see people, use a selfie stick, and yeah, I reckon I'd feel a little weird if I didn't have someone next to me.
All right, so that is our review of Quan 55 in
Southport.
Southport.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
And the owner there, we had a pretty nice chat, and she
Yeah.
seems like a lovely lady.
Yeah, so next time we're back, we'll have a drink with her
She's gonna give us some free drinks.
on the house.
Okay, so we're walking to Eileen's car.
Yeah, I just got a pop.
Oh, there it is. Oh, did you get a Volkswagen?
Yeah.
Oh, cute. Which one is that one again?
Caddy.
Caddy. I love the caddies.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, it's my first time crossing a street vlogging. I don't care, no one's watching.
Yeah. I feel like all your other vlogs. Wait, don't cross.
Oh, there's no one here.
So I'm a really big, like, I get
Okay.
I feel like it's bad.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's the mascot.
Yeah, so see how it's like it's hugging the bamboo, aka sugarcane, and that it's got a cup, so it's like beverages.
So you got this vinyl.
Yeah,
This is so neat.
it's pretty fresh.
Yeah, I can see that. It's
I
all
just got
shiny.
it done. Yeah, look at that.
Awesome.
Yeah. Sometimes I forget that I'm in a company vehicle, and then I'm just like, oh my god, don't judge my driving. Or like sometimes I have to get Macca's drive-thru, and I'm just like, this feels like contradictive.
I know, you're trying to
healthy.
promote health and...
Yeah.
All right, that is us for tonight. Thanks, Eileen, for joining me. This is her
okay.
very first YouTube/vlog video,
Yeah,
so
I'm
she's
pretty
done really
sure.
well. What do you guys think?
Thank you. Yeah.
All right, have a good night.
See ya.